Some people don't fail because they carry too little. They fail because they never set anything down. Long ago, on the trade roads beyond the last stone towns, there lived a porter named Eran. Each morning, before the sun cleared the hills, Eran bent beneath the same wooden frame. Bundles of cloth, sacks of grain, tools wrapped in leather, small things, useful things, things that could be sold, repaired, traded, or delivered. He carried them between villages, across dust roads, through narrow passes, over long hills that measured a man more honestly than any market ever could. And each night, when he reached shelter, he set the frame down, slowly, carefully. Then he counted everything, every knot, every rope, every bundle, every weight. Nothing missing, nothing misplaced, nothing left behind. Other carriers traveled the same roads. Some used mules, some divided the load. Some trusted a younger man to carry part of it. Some left behind what could wait for another journey. Eran trusted none of that. He tightened every rope himself, balanced every burden himself, memorized every knot with his own hands. If something shifted, he corrected it. If something loosened, he bound it tighter. He told himself this was discipline. He told himself this was responsibility. He told himself that what he carried with his own strength could not be lost. So the years passed, and the frame grew heavier. Not all at once, never enough to frighten him in one day. A new bundle here, a stronger board there, an extra tool just in case, a little more cloth, a little more grain, a spare length of rope, a second hammer, a thicker wrap against rain. Each addition made sense. Each addition felt careful. Each addition felt wise. And because every piece had a reason, Eran never asked the only question that mattered. Was the load still meant to be carried this way? At night, he slept beside the frame with one hand resting on the rope. Not because thieves were common, because control comforted him. He would lie awake and feel the weight near him as if heaviness itself were proof of safety. What I carry cannot be lost, he thought. What I control cannot fail. That is how burdens become identity. At first, you carry them. Then, quietly, you begin to believe they are the reason you remain secure. One morning, Eran took the upper road through the pass, the narrow one, the steep one, the road that rose like a question before every man who tried to answer it. The wind was thin there, the stones loose, the slope unforgiving. He climbed slowly. The frame creaked, the ropes pressed deeper into his shoulder, his breath shortened. Still, he kept going. Step, pause. Step, pause. Then, halfway up the incline, he stopped. Not because the road ended, because his strength did. He tried to adjust the frame. He tightened the rope, shifted his footing, bent his knees, lifted again. The load would not move. For the first time in years, Eran stood before a burden he had built with care and could not carry any farther. Nothing had been stolen, nothing was broken, nothing had gone wrong in the way he had always feared, and yet he could not take another step. A younger carrier came up the road behind him. His load was smaller, lighter, less secure by Eran's standards, less complete, less protected. And yet the younger man kept climbing. He passed Eran slowly, nodded once, and continued upward with the simple freedom of someone carrying only what he could still move. Eran watched him go, and for the first time, the truth entered him without asking permission. The load he had protected for years had quietly grown beyond what it was ever meant to be. He had not failed because he was careless. He had failed because he had made carefulness his highest law. He had not been ruined by thieves, not by weather, not by bad roads, not by betrayal. He had been brought to stillness by the very weight he had been proudest of controlling. That is the hidden cost of control. It feels like safety for a very long time, until the day it becomes too heavy to move. Many people live this way with money. They hold every decision, keep every burden, trust no one, release nothing. Add one more account, one more safeguard, one more reserve, one more responsibility, one more thing to manage personally. Each addition feels prudent, each layer feels protective. And slowly, their life becomes harder to carry, not because they lack discipline, but because discipline was never meant to become permanent tension. Control has a purpose, but it was never meant to replace movement. Not everything you protect must remain on your back forever. Not everything you carry was meant to be carried alone. And not every burden becomes noble just because you have endured it for years. Eran stood on the road a long time. The wind moved around him. The pass remained narrow. The mountain did not pity him. The frame stayed where it was, heavy, carefully bound, perfectly controlled, and useless. That was the bitterest part. The load had not betrayed him. It had simply become what he had trained it to become. Too complete to release, too heavy to move. Some people do not fail because they carry too little. They fail because they never set anything down. Control feels safe until it becomes too heavy to move. And not everything you hold was meant to be carried forever.